Ever get isekaied into a children's TV show? Let's dig on into one of the coolest innovations that I have seen in a very long time. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button, and of course, 38.4% of you aren't subscribed. All right, I want to get to 95k, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can get there. So today we're gonna be looking at one of the coolest things that I've seen in a very long time: the adventure of getting isekaied into a children's cartoon. I crap you not. Somebody in the OCG in a 52-man tournament decided that they wanted to get cheeky out here and test out what actually ended up being one of the most successful things I've seen out here to date. Now, Grand Creators brings to the table Punk, Exo Sisters, and yes, Brave, which is the token generation archetype, which we all kind of thought was going to be, the second worst. We thought Exo Sister would have some success week one, but here we are with Praying Kids being the centerpiece for this. So, Rite of Armisia, or Ritual, however you want to pronounce it here. If you control no Brave token, special summon a Brave token. Alright, it's going to be a Fairy Earth monster level 4, 2000 attack, 2000 defense. Then if you do not control a Journey of Destiny, you can place one Journey of Destiny from your deck face up in your spell and trump card zone. You cannot activate monster effects on the field, alright, the turn that they are normal summoned, effectively. Alright, except for special summon monsters. So, yeah, you basically get to bypass? Oh, well, Praying Kids are all going to resolve on touching the graveyard, effectively, which means this card just gets us a free body and a free spell and trap searcher here. So, Fateful Journey. So, during your main phase, you can add one monster, specifically list Brave token in its text from your deck to your hand, and then you have to discard a card from your hand. Sure, so we get searchability. Alright, well, hi, Griffin Rider. How are you? That's, going to be very important here in a second. If a monster is no more special summoned, you can either add to your hand or equip one Brave token you control with one equipped spell card that specifically lists Brave token in its text. Okay. Which is going to be the Steed here. Alright, and then the first time a monster you control equipped with an equipped card be destroyed, each turn by battle is not destroyed. Okay. That part is going to be relevant because of the Steed here. Alright. It's actually very, very good. So, what makes us want to include this package here? So, Wandering Griffin Rider. So, during the main phase, if you control no monsters or you control a Brave token, quick effect, special summon this card from your hand. When a card effect is activated, if you control a Brave token, quick effect, you can shovel this card into your deck, and if you do, negate that activation. And if you do, destroy that card. So, what you're telling me here is whatever I am doing for the field here, this is always going to be a negate. Okay. Now, the Draco back Steed here, equip only to a monster you control. You can only control one of these per turn. Alright? While this card is equipped to a non-effect monster, you target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you target one Brave token we control and equip it. So now we have a bounceable interruption. Well, not really bounceable because it's a once per turn. It doesn't say quick effect, so there's that. But we also get the negate off of this. Out of just including this in our deck is like a one-card package, you get an additional negate here. And then, of course, the Aquamancer up here will allow you to extend this onto the field. It's another water monster, I guess, for what that's really worth. And then you get to search for the right to start a combo. Now, you're already playing Praying Kids, so this deck has already got issues in the one hand trap department as it is. All right, like, trust me, the amount of times I've seen Praying Kids players go, "Wah, I can't do anything," is really rough. So they basically found a way to patch the issues with this deck with this package. So we have triple copies of Aquamancer of the Sanctuary, all right, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, of course, triple copies of Maxi, but of course, one Space Rock, triple copies of Dropsies, triple copies of Fansies, triple copies of Lambsies, and triple copies of Roxy's. Alright? Then we have two Gamma. Yes, Gamma is in fact limited to 2 in the OCG. We have one Griffin Rider with one Driver, 2 Called by the Grave, triple copies of Crossout Designator, one Draco back the Dragon Steed, one Fateful Journey, one Foolish Barrel, one for one, 2 Pandemonium, triple place, 1 copy of Pranks, triple copies of Rite of Armisia, and 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. Down in your next deck, we have 1 Vertianaconda, 1 Riproar and Roaster, triple copies of Meow Meow Mew, two Dodoodles, one copy of Bow Wow Bork, one Link Spider with the one Unicorn, the one Access Code, the one Weather Washer, the one Rocket Ride, and 2 copies of the Battle Baller. And then we have 2 copies of Lancia, 1 Pinkertops, 1 Droll Knockbird, 1 Ghost Bell, 1 Nibiru, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Talents, triple evenly matched, and 2 copies of Infinite Permanence. Wrapping up, yes, this deck did effectively go 8-0 for this event. Alright, so yes, before you're like, well, this looks really bad. 52 players going 8-0 is a very, very fantastic finish for this deck. So let's see what really the rest of the competition was for this event. Now for this event, we had Drytron coming in second, which, yeah, they still do have Union Carrier, right? I envy the ability to equip Drytrons, get free resource bodies into the graveyard here. Triple frickin' Ben 10. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. This deck had the power to handle triple Ben 10. Alright, something about that tells me that there's got to be some interesting potential behind this. Now, the interesting thing is, with triple Ben 10, they're only playing the 2 Nova in this deck. We're still only playing the 1 Matanis here. We are playing little Baby Herald over Big Herald because it's not like we can't search it out because of this. Like I said, we got to go back and re-reference the whole Union Carrier thing here. Alright, the fact that we have so many different lines of play present in this deck versus the TCG, it's like this deck is effectively 1 stage stronger than what we're already seeing here. So if we're patching the holes in the other decks here, or maybe just seeing a little bit more success here. I also find it interesting that we're playing the 1 Dawn of the Herald for the initial ritual spell. I guess it does give us an additional search off of basically fulfilling the ritual cost for it, which I guess more recurability does lead to more searchability, which in the long run I guess could see some cool play. So this was second place for this event. Now third place here, this might be a little bit more conventional of a metagame choice for you guys here, but Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, me, Farf, everybody, we've talked about the new Dragoon. Alright, a monster that effectively can every single turn pop something. Alright, whether or not it be monster, spell, trap card, pops anything. Alright, then on the standby phase, he gets to come back out of the graveyard. So what happens if we do the same thing that we saw previously with the Dragoon Abuse, where we can, make Verte Anaconda here? Well, we have the Trickstar package built into this deck to assist us in doing that, alright? If I just told you that this is literally just Invoked Hero, the deck, you've got to be looking at me going, oh, well, so this is kind of the same thing we've done in the past. Yes, effectively, we're using the Malicious in this deck to be the additional extender fodder so we can make things like Kaliga here with the Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. So as we're stepping through these larger boards, well, by larger boards, I mean, hey, look guys, Macabre Destroy Phoenix Enforcer pass turn. It's kind of as unga bunga as it gets, but with this build, you've got, Vanity's Emptiness to contend with. You have the Gammas and all the other cool stuff. And remember, like, normal summon Candina with Corobane, it's still going to lead you down a Verte Anaconda. That's going to put your opponent into a worse position than when they initially started the game. So, all things considered, it's still invoked at the end of the day. It's still very unfun to play against. But as you can see here, that between second, first, and whatnot for the players that were present for this tournament, you have diversity out the wazoo. And then fourth place for this event was actually Agents. We've been seeing Agents kind of gaining a little bit of steam as of late. All right, like as a very decent rogue deck. Alright, being able to make a Synchro monster that can copy Venus and start spamming out those shine balls so that you can either link climb or do other cool things. Once again, I see my friend Union Carrier down here being a nice little culprit for things, but honestly, you have a 1-card combo built into the deck if you choose to play it with the Trice Hecatrix with the normal summon Herald, which some builds play it, some builds don't, but being able to coke into Hulk, start combo. You have so many cool lines of play with Agents as a whole that it's kind of interesting. Alright, so yeah, Agents, you have Drytron, you have basically Invoked, and then you have praying kids, all right? I see a lot of the same similarities across the formats here. I see cool diversity across the platforms here. But what do you guys think about these lists? Is there anything that really catches your eye? Anything exciting? Like I said, the Brave token inclusion was something very, very interesting, and I do like that. So guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out Vanquill40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by Vanquill40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mquillgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.